What if I told you the most powerful force shaping your life is not your intelligence, not your education, and not even the choices you think you make every day? What if the real force controlling your actions is something working quietly in the background, every single second of your life? A hidden system inside your mind, a system that never sleeps, a system that affects your habits, your fears, your confidence, your relationships, and even your future. Most people never notice it, but it controls almost everything they do. It is called the subconscious mind, and once you understand how it works, you may never see yourself the same way again. Think about this. Have you ever driven somewhere and suddenly realized you don't remember parts of the journey? Or walked into a room and forgotten why you went there? Or found yourself checking your phone without even thinking about it? Who made those decisions? You probably didn't consciously choose them. Your subconscious did. Scientists estimate that most of our daily actions happen automatically, not because we're lazy, but because the brain is designed to create shortcuts. Imagine if you had to consciously think about every step you take, every word you speak, every breath you breathe. Your brain would quickly become overwhelmed. So it delegates countless tasks to a powerful hidden system, the subconscious mind. Today we're going to explore what it is, how it controls your life, and most importantly, how you can begin training it to work for you instead of against you. Let's do a simple experiment. Imagine biting into a hot, crispy slice of pizza. Picture the golden crust fresh out of the oven, melted cheese stretching as you pull it apart, steam rising gently, carrying the smell of tomato sauce and spices. Now imagine taking a big bite, the crunch of the crust, the warmth of the cheese, the rich, savory flavor filling your mouth. Did your mind react for a moment? Did you feel even a slight craving or sensation? If you did, that's a small demonstration of your subconscious at work. The pizza wasn't real, yet your body and mind responded as if it was. Your subconscious doesn't always clearly separate imagination from real experience. This is one reason why repeated thoughts become powerful. If you constantly tell yourself, "I'm going to fail, I'm not good enough, I can't do this," your subconscious begins accepting those messages, and then it starts shaping your behavior accordingly. You hesitate. You procrastinate. You avoid opportunities. Not because failure is certain, but because your subconscious believes it is. The opposite is also true. When people consistently reinforce positive beliefs, their behavior gradually changes. Confidence grows. Action becomes easier. New opportunities appear. The subconscious acts like a silent autopilot, and whatever instructions it receives repeatedly, it tends to follow. The good news is, yes, the subconscious is not fixed. It's constantly learning. Every day, every experience, every thought, every repetition. The question isn't whether you're programming it. The question is, what are you programming it with? Let's look at some practical methods. Repetition. The subconscious learns through repetition. This is why advertisers show the same message over and over. This is why musicians practice scales thousands of times. And it's why athletes repeat movements endlessly. Repeated information becomes familiar, and familiar information becomes accepted. If you constantly repeat negative thoughts, those thoughts become stronger. If you consistently repeat empowering beliefs, those beliefs grow stronger too. This doesn't mean lying to yourself. It means deliberately choosing the messages you reinforce daily, because what you repeat you reinforce. Many elite athletes use visualization. Before a competition, they mentally rehearse success. They imagine every movement, every detail, every outcome, because the subconscious responds strongly to mental images. Studies have shown that mentally practicing a skill can activate many of the same brain regions involved in physically performing it. The brain begins preparing for success before the event even happens. Spend a few minutes each day imagining the person you want to become. Visualize your goals clearly. See them, feel them, experience them mentally. You're giving your subconscious a blueprint to follow. Most people try to change themselves. Few people change their environment. But your environment constantly programs your subconscious. The people you spend time with, the videos you watch, the books you read, the conversations you hear, the content you consume every day, all of it becomes input. And your subconscious is always listening. If you're surrounded by negativity, your mind absorbs negativity. If you're surrounded by growth, your mind absorbs growth. Protect your mental environment. Because your subconscious doesn't carefully filter everything, it records more than you realize. Have you noticed how ideas sometimes become clearer after sleeping? Sleep plays an important role in learning and memory. During sleep, the brain processes information gathered throughout the day. This is why many people find early morning and late evening powerful times for reflection. Your mind is often calmer, less distracted, more receptive. Use these moments wisely. Instead of filling them with stress and negativity, feed your mind ideas that support your goals. This may be the most important method of all. Many people think changing the subconscious is purely mental. It's not. Action matters. Every action sends a message. When you exercise, you reinforce the identity of someone who takes care of their health. When you study, you reinforce the identity of someone who learns. When you keep promises to yourself, you reinforce trust in yourself. Your subconscious pays attention to what you do, not just what you say. Small actions repeated consistently create powerful internal changes. The subconscious mind is one of the most fascinating forces inside us. It stores our habits, shapes our beliefs, influences our decisions, and quietly guides much of our daily lives. For many people, it operates on autopilot, running old programs they never chose. But once you understand how it works, you gain something powerful: awareness. And awareness is where change begins. Because every thought you repeat, every habit you practice, every action you take is teaching your subconscious what to believe. The question is no longer whether your subconscious is being programmed. It is. The real question is, who is doing the programming? And if your subconscious mind has been shaping your life all this time, what might happen if you finally learn to shape it? Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more simple psychology explained.